So today we are going to discuss about participatory planning. Participatory planning is a process by which a community undertakes to reach a given socio-economic goal by consciously diagnosing its problem and charting a course of action to resolve those problems. Experts are needed, but only as a facilitator. Moreover, no one likes to participate in something which is of not his or her creation. Plans prepared by outside experts, irrespective of their technical soundness, cannot be inspired the people to participate in the implementation. However, the training on participatory local planning and management for the 3 million newly elected local government Panchayat Raj officials, and one-third of them women, is a major challenge. So there is a need for enhancing the participatory approach of the planning so that the planning can be undertaken at a grassroots level. So development should be seen more as a challenge from the bottom up than from top down. The development process should be managed as a natural organic process rather than according to plans, goals, objectives, targets, and schedules, implying that goals and targets may be changed and therefore their timing should be tentative and flexible to make room for adaptive to local condition. Development programs should aim to strengthen local organization and not state and central government bureaucracies. New programs should be chosen according to their ability to increase local development and management capability. The development process should be supported by local institutions like village panchayat, primary cooperative, religious youth, community-based, and self-help groups. It is more important to make sure that the development process is rooted in a strong local institution than ensuring that local institutions have a grasp of all the finer technical points. It is comparatively easy to arrange technical services from outside than to bring social involvement and willing popular participation in the development process. The participatory planning process has implication for the working method of a conventional local development planner. Current decentralized planning techniques often keep people out of the planning process, which severely limits their ability to deliver the intended result at local level and reinforces the centralizing tendency in decision making. The basic issue of whether people are planning techniques should be changed first or not. As a facilitator of the local change, the development planner will have to shed much of the planning jargon and simplify his planning techniques so that these are widely understood. In view of the urban planners, they should make all the planning technique simplified so that it can be understood by the local people. So how participatory planning can be initiated? First, we have to identify local needs. The best way to find what people need and what they see as possible solution to their problem is to ask them directly. This is also creates awareness and willingness among the people to take part in your participatory approach. But before asking what they want, it is necessary to establish a common ground of understanding with them. There are bound to be conflicting interests within a community, especially skills and sincerity is needed to build consensus. It is also important to ensure steadfast community support for a pro-poor development initiative. Collect basic data. Once local contacts are established, the next step is to collect people's health, basic data about the community, characteristics of the area, resource situation, socioeconomic status, and other relevant facts. Then the stage is formation of working groups. It is helpful to form working group that include local officials to prepare a status report and development perspective. The aim of working group is to analyze and compare data, draw references, and identify priority area for the intervention in the planning. Formulation of objectives. The first step in participatory local area planning is to define precisely what specific objectives are to be achieved, which should be staged in the concrete term, like increasing income, identified household, production of the certain crops, providing housing to the people. Then deciding the strategy. This is the most difficult part of the participatory planning, as it involves assessing and mobilizing needed resources and choosing the planning methods. It is important to specify resources that are locally available and those needed from outside. If resources are available when needed, people should be approached and it should be acquired. Consider alternative local planning methods and approach. Once a course of action is chosen, it should be explained and specified in clear terms to avoid confusion and misunderstanding. Ensure feasibility. It is important to identify potential project beneficiary and check how the benefits should flow to them. Prepare the plan. This is the blueprint for the decentralized project management. The work plan should contain the following information in simple terms: or activities for implementation of the project, name of the persons responsible for each activity, starting and completion time of each activity, and means to carry out the activity. It should also define output expected from each activity to measure performance during implementation of the participatory planning approach. Then there should be preparation of the budget. The material and the human resource must be given a monetary cost. The cost is further broken down in terms of how period of time, how much time it will take.